Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. You are now introduced to D Felicia Star Tarot, 21 grams. My name is Brandy D Felicia, and I am here to, I guess, check the vibes of the day and see what's going on. So before I start and I want to open up with a prayer. I got this prayer from Dre OG Reacts, one of his videos, and I love his videos. He's always informative. He try to put everybody up on everything, but then again, it's like, do your own research and believe what you believe. And he's not in charge, but you know what I'm saying. But I like him though. He's cool. He's an ex-military man. So the prayer is the Lord's prayer, the one that we all know as Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. It start off like that. So it's the Arabic, I think the Arabic or the Aramaic version, but it's like an in-depth version of it. So it starts off, it says, O comet birther of all radiance and vibration, soften the grounds of our body and carve out a space within us where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, but our mission too though. Let each of our actions bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and share what each being needs to grow and flourish, and tie the tangled threads of destiny that binds us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which would divert us from our true purpose, that illuminate the opportunities of our present moment. For you are the ground, the truth of mission, the birth, the power, and the fulfillment, as all is gathered and made whole again. And so it is. And I send that up in the vibration and frequency of the Most High. With much love. Hallelujah. So, well, I mean, it's what I'm saying. So, pretty energy. Ooh, that feels good. Okay, we're gonna start out today with the I Spy, the third I Spy. How do I say I Spy? The third I Spy deck. Splitting the deck. We have the Knight of Wands. Well, yeah, Knight of Wands. And the Eight of Swords. Knight of Wands and Eight of Swords. Like somebody is bound. Oh shit, that was a return to sender though. Hell yeah, we cleared the juju then. Good old boy. Whatever negative energy that has been to try to enter into this reading is not exited the building. You know what? Cause before I started, yeah, see, it's gone. Look at the sun. Here comes the sunshine. Because when I before I tried to start this read, it took forever. And I mean forever. Hold on. I gotta look out the window and let this bad ass out. Bad you right. Yes. That's better. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, yep. Because with that, opening up the window, you're letting out all the bad juju. The sun had already entered in. Here go the two of pentacles. We have much balance now. So we can get better read. I like that. Love when she talked to me. Love when he talked to me. Thank you for the joy and love. Yep. Because somebody was trying to attack your Ten of Pentacles. It just failed. Okay. One more time. you are the Hierophant. You gotta correct and direct connect to God, to the Most High. Okay. Holy Spirit, Most High, my Papa. Thank you for the ancestors, and y'all speak directly to me, speak through me. You know how I see, you know how I hear. Let me get your message loud and clear. Oh. First card out is Chariot. The other card that came out with it, is the Emperor. Oh, so you're moving up in status in your spiritual status. Well, you're actually accepting your juju. You walking in it. Oh, so you accepted yourself for all whatever you are, however you are. You love your magic. What makes you you? Yep. Because for a long time, let me make this better. You were in the Five of Pentacles energy, and you felt like you probably didn't stand in, or you didn't fit in with anybody. You didn't know where you belong. You felt like you didn't have a place. And see how she like a beggar. She got a cup. She asking for love. She got a cup in her hand. See that? She has a cup in her hand. Like she begging for love. She's all out of love. She don't have anything. She don't gave out everything that she had. And she was asking for somebody to just have mercy on her. Oh, that feels so heavy. She got her hand in her face. Her hand. She just got her head covered. She's like down and destitute. It's like depression. A deep depression. Yeah, because I didn't even see that. Also on this card, you can see like the waves back here. It look like water. And it's kind of like she's on a plane. It kind of reminds me of a dream that I had, that I was on top of the water, while I was standing out on a deck or something. I was hovering above the deck like I was levitating. But this beautiful mermaid came up beside me. She was black and white. And she was like, she was trying to talk to me, but all at the same time, I had fish jaw. Like, either way, it just reminded me of that dream. I can't get it out, and it's like it's telling me not to explain that, so that was just for me. But it still reminded me of that. So at that time, it's like, well, it's like you at one point in time, you were feeling just like this. And now you're coming out of it. Your emotions and stuff, you had bad feelings and stuff. You didn't know which way to go. Nobody was giving to you, and you had nothing to give to yourself. Like you were depleted. Yep. But see, you out of that, Juju. You done took your sword of truth. It's the bottom of the deck. You done took your sword of truth. Now you stepping into your own magic. Nobody has to fill your cup. You got your right hand in God. Ooh, Nip, come on through, baby. Yup, see that? You been in hermit mode. And you been loving on yourself. See how she got her hands? She give herself a hug. She ain't ask nobody for nothing. Everything she get from the Most High. Yes. She get her wisdom, her love, her joy. So the Most High been refilling your cup over and over and teaching you how to love you, to see the beauty that was placed into you and you now. I hear though it's time to come out of hermit mode. Lord, if you anything like me, that is so hard. That is a hard adjustment. See? Oh, and another thing too. I'm gonna let you see the cards how they line up. If you can see, I hope you can see it, because I'm not able to see it. See how it's lined up? See how the chariot and the hermit, they have the same hair. That's the same girl. See how she got the stars all over her attire. At first she was in the house and she was chilling. Now she out there, she got on her outfit. You know what I'm saying? And she got a bow and arrow. She ready to shoot that same flame that was over her head. Now she's sharing it. So you stepping into everything. You're stepping into your juju. You're stepping into your trueness, your realness. You're speaking your truth. Living your truth. Oh, no. So that's beautiful. 1017 one time. So that might be important to somebody. 117, 711, 171. So, Spirit. Ooh, yes. Ooh, that feels. Oh, what the? Okay, right here you have the 6 of Wands. With the 6 of Wands, you step into your victory. You conquer your fears. And you see how everybody got their sword or their wand faced up against her. But she's kind of like a celebrity now. It's kind of when you go to a concert, you know how they had the crowd down at the bottom, and the entertainer like Chris Brown might be on stage or whatnot or whatever, and all the crowd they're in the bottom, all the audience, all his fans and stuff in the bottom. Whether it's haters, negative energy, people that love you, they're all gonna be down there. But you're gonna take all that energy and transmute it. So you're a master transmuter of it on your energy. Wow, that's good. Make a victory for yourself. You take it all, honey. You said all of even that negative stuff, and you take it and make it work for you. Because at one point, everybody was at your back, and they were running at you. And they had their swords and their mean words and their own opinions, and they had everything to say. Ooh, 11:38 on the time. And everybody had their own opinion of you. But nobody ever really wanted to see you. Nobody saw you. All they had was their thoughts of you. Then they were projecting that upon you. And at one point, you was accepting it. And you didn't know how to transmute your energy. And you didn't know how to transmute that. And it would beat you down and you had you running. But oh, baby, baby. Judgment day is upon everything, honey. See that third eye? I used to see it as the person's third eye, and they looking into the ethers and stuff, but I feel like, too, that's unconditional love. You learn and you master unconditional love for yourself. Even seeing things from a higher perspective, you take the good and the bad. You are thankful for everything, for the good and the bad, because it built a better person out of you. And it help you know how to walk through this life, and you learn how to maneuver through the game. So that's good, you know. It's called elevation right there. Ooh, yes. Thank it. It fell on the floor. Ooh, get it. Okay. What? Excuse me. It flew out so fast. Yep. Because it's your time, baby. You're going to turn all them rotten people, or that little dry dry wood. You took your good and your bad, and you made peace. Yes, you standing in that. You got fruit on your tree. Ooh, and you making fruit. Oh, snap. Oh, and see how you got the leaves on top of the fruit, and she holding in her hand. You took your good and your bad, and you produced balance out of it. So your new fruit, instead of just being either or, you produce fruit on. Oh God, I'm stumbling over my words. You're making peaceful, peace fruit, but you're producing peace wherever you go, regardless of what the situation is. You are peace. You bring peace, and now you project peace. You know how to transmute transmute the music. You know how to transmute the music, and now you bring whatever beat that comes to you. You gonna make it whatever it is. You gonna make it right for you. You gonna make it. You create your own beat. You walk into your own beat. Walk into the beat of a different drum, but it's yours. So no matter what they bring to you, you gonna always make something fascinating or something fabulous out of it. That's wonderful, fabulous. And you're no longer holding on to negative energy. No longer holding on to the bad of. You don't just hold it against yourself, what people say about you. See that? 10 of Swords. All them swords and your back. They kind of look like they make angel wings too if you look at it. At one point you were in this energy. And that's what taught you to go to the Most High. To actually go to the source, to go home. To know how to truly gain what you needed. Everything that you needed was right there. Everything was in you. Everything was up. Everything has always been up. Hallelujah. Yep. Because Ten of Pentacles. I mean, not Ten of Pentacles. Well, dang. Wonderful. Page of Pentacles. Since you've been studying up on yourself, you bring in your Ten of Pentacles. And all your lessons and stuff that you learned, you taking it, you looking back on it, you going to take everything and grow. Ooh. Look at that ace. You have a new opportunity coming. You've been reaching for the sky. You've been reaching for that pinnacle. And now, oh yeah. You've been reaching for the pinnacle. You've been planning for the situation. You probably asked for it. And when it came, it took a while for you to step into it. But you will. You walk in it now. So congratulations, man. Walking into you have a from the spirit. Yep. Work your magic, baby. Work your magic. That's all I got to say. Work your magic. To me, it sounds like, too, you got a new relationship coming on with this Ace of Wands. Because the Ace of Wands kind of remind you of creator energy. But it's whatever you want to create. So that's the sexual energy past just a relationship, too. But it's like you get somebody to create something beautiful with. Now you get probably somebody to walk with you through life if you're looking for a relationship. And then on top of that, like, whatever, it might be just friends, it might be family, it might be creating your own family, it might be creating your own business, creating your own whatever it is, but it's your creation. You're stepping into your creator mode. You're actually allowing God to live through you. Hallelujah. So that is so beautiful. My bad, I apologize. Because look who's on the bottom of the lovers. We go, there we go, climbing the stairway to heaven. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That is so beautiful. Ooh. So, we're going to clarify the Ten of Wands. I mean, the Ten of Swords. Yep, because it was a heavy burden that was on you and it been released. Taking the load, climbing the stairway to heaven. Climbing the road to ecstasy. Together, here we go. Climbing the stairway to heaven. That's my baby. We're going step by step. Together, step by step. Ooh. Y'all, excuse me. I channel through music too. Normally I would have something playing in the background because it do sound kind of like drab. To me, it's kind of funny not to have music playing. So I think I live for music, and I think that's the vibration of our life. Well, for my life it is. So we're going to get ready to clarify the Ten of Wands. I mean, I keep saying the Ten of Wands. We're going to clarify this heavy load that you've been hanging out to. Somebody might want to come and drop your load. Oh, I can hear Kevin. He gonna bring you a load. Oh goodness! So that's what this Ten of Wands is. Oh, let's hear that. Let's see what's up. Cause it's correlating with the Lovers card and the Six of Wands. So let's get it. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Ten of Swords in this heavy load. Clarify Ten of Swords in this heavy load. Is that girl going with it? Clarify the Ten of Swords in the heavy load. I guess it's the love they don't want to really speak or something. Or they shy. So somebody got a shy love on their hand. Somebody, I guess, it's like somebody that perceives themselves, or they look like they're confident, but they really kind of shy. Ooh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. He's a Knight of Wands. It's a dark horse. So he's a very passionate somebody. And he loves the rhythm of you. Ooh, that is beautiful. I can't say I think everything beautiful, but that's beautiful. He likes your fire, your passion. He like your soul. He like everything about you. He like the things that make you you. It's some things that he can see that's not. He can see past the physical eye, or she can see past the physical eye. But wherever you are, she or he is enamored by it and is in love with it. Ooh, and they feel you in their heart and their soul. See you when they sleep. You walk beside them every day. Wherever they go, they always have you there. So they're making space for you. Even when they ride in the car, you in the passenger seat, they driving. Oh, now. I like that. Y'all always hold hands. So sometimes you might feel them hold your hand like you might be having a stressful day or in a stressful situation. In regard to what the situation is, you can feel them holding your hand, trying to comfort you. Because they've been watching you. And they've been studying you. Page of Swords. Oh yeah, this deck is the Light Seers Tarot. I forgot to mention, we clarified with the Light Seers Tarot. That's alright, baby. But for someone, it's like they're coming out of heartache though, out of the Three of Swords energy. Ooh. Because I can feel it all in my chest and it feels like it's a stabbing pain in my heart chakra. So they're coming out of the energy of heartache, watching you and learning how to love themselves, but they are most enamored by you. You are their inspiration. You're a muse. So to somebody, you are a guiding light. And they just want more of you. Because at one point he was in the King of Swords in reverse energy. That's what the Three of Swords energy caused the King of Swords energy in reverse. So maybe he just wasn't balanced. It threw him off his pivot. And it gave him a distorted view of love. It could have stemmed from childhood, probably a childhood relationship with someone. Yeah. And he thought that person was the star. He thought that person was you. So maybe he had high hopes for that relationship at one point. And he thought that was his end all be all. One more card, baby. Do you have anything that you like to say? Spirit? Want to clarify? Yep. And it left me the Five of Pentacles again. So evidently y'all been matching juju. So as you stepped out of your Five of Pentacles and learn to love yourself and learn to step into your gifts and learn as you drew from God, you are also inspiring. So somebody's been watching you. Aww. Somebody's been watching you. Some people are seeing God through you. Oh, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. Oh, man. So you living in your light. You actually, oh, man. Y'all, that's what's up. Aww. And he's been meditating. He's been thinking about everything. He's been analyzing his life. Oh, and he's been listening to wisdom. So he's stepping into his love. Oh, yay. He was a King of Cups in reverse. But he's stepping into his King of Cups. So maybe he stopped feeling. He had disassociated himself from everything. Yep. And he fell for a lot of illusions. And he didn't know which way to go, and he didn't know how to move out of that energy. He didn't know how to get out of that Five of Pentacles energy. There was so much around him. He had snakes and everything. I'm sorry about the glare. He had bad energy around him. People telling him that this is the good way to go. People just using his energy and stuff, and he was just taking his emotions and whatever he was given, and he was left with indecision. Or she was left with indecision. Oh. Come on, thank you. Oh, and someone said sorry. So maybe you know this person already. Yeah. And they don't want you to judge them harshly. Somebody want to come back and apologize to you. So this person, you already know this person is already in your energy. 2518. So you know this beautiful soul. So y'all been walking together in the physical too. Okay. Yep. They're using their intuition. They listen to. This reminds me of Odin. He had two crows. One was thought and one was memory, I think. So he's remembering the good times, and he's trying to use his thoughts now. He's trying to manifest you back into his life, or she's trying to manifest you back into their life, because they miss your sweetness. They miss your authenticity. Authenticity. They miss you. Wherever you are, they miss you. Ooh, they coming fast. Cause we got the chariot again. That's what I'm talking about. He gonna load these horses. He got his aim straight. You see him on top of this? You see him on top of the? He finna jump. He gonna pounce on your head. Oh, he gonna. Yeah, he ready. He gonna Rambo you. Trying to put it. Lord, amen. I was gonna say put you in a physical phone. Yes, goodness. Thank you, Calvin. Excuse me, y'all. Yep. And he's ready to celebrate. And guess who else is celebrating too? To me, this is my ancestor card. See the three, the three ladies in the cup. To me, are the three of cups represent the Holy Spirit, like the Trinity, the triangle, all things. You know what I'm saying? The solid, sacred geometry. The stars up there. That's look like the Big Dipper to me. That's big what is Ursa Major. Ooh. It reminds me of what I'm getting is the crone, well, the young lady, the maiden, the young lady, and the crone. They watch you mature from being a naive or a bubblehead, I guess, something like that right there. It's like you were very bubbly and lovely to actually step into from a beautiful lady, and they actually watch you mature. They watch you grow, and they love what they've seen the whole time. Your ancestors have been watching you grow and mature. They've been rooting for you, and they've been wanting you to have this love. You deserve this. So whatever it is that you are stepping into, you deserve this. Know that. And they've been waiting for you to have it for a long time, and you know it too. Look at all that purple. That's your truth. That is your truth. I know usually purple is, I think, the third eye chakra. Some people say it's the crown chakra. I see crown chakra as white, but it's also your third eye chakra, some represented. So that means you know you deserve it, and that's the best part about it too. And then you think about it, take blue and red to make purple. So that's your truth. That's your firm foundation. Red is your root chakra. Blue is your throat chakra. And you're speaking your truth, but you're speaking your truth into existence. Now you're going to bring that into fruition, and you're accepting it. And sometimes it's hard for you to, like, if you ever grew up and you never felt like you had love and you don't know how to really accept love, you always probably giving love. It's a different thing all in itself to learn how to receive love and accept love. But you got to know, in order for you to have it, you can want it all you want, but until you open up yourself and actually, like, see that, or change your perspective of it, or see your greatness and just see that you are lovable, and you have to feel that in your soul. Sometimes you have to just give yourself a hug. Know that you the shit. You know what I'm saying? Know that you it. You rock. No matter how you are, no matter what size you are, you could be round like a doggone circle with two little legs and stuff. But it don't matter. Have a little bob on top of it. But that's your hair or whatnot or whatever. But it's something about you, just like Biggie, black and ugly as ever. However, whatever makes you you, that's your beauty. Step into that. Live that. Because no matter what, somebody see you as beautiful. Everybody is beautiful to somebody. Regardless of what they may say, somebody is beautiful to somebody on whatever level. It could be just platonic. It could be a relationship. It could be romantic. It could be business mind. Because some people just love you just for you. Some people just love your juju, your style. I know a lot of dudes that I used to talk to, like some people that I've seen, or it was like, to me, I felt them. You know what I'm saying? They didn't look so appeasing or appealing to the eye or whatnot or whatever, but they had a sense about them, or just the way they carry themselves. You like, you know what I'm saying? Some people just draw you in. You can feel that energy, and all the time you ain't got to be the cutest thing, because sometimes they be very handsome to the eye and very pleasing to the eye, but their energy be off, and it's like they're doing too much to. They're trying to, I guess, build up the confidence or whatnot, or trying to show on the outside that they feel confident, but sometimes you ever know they'll keep fidgeting with their outfit or something, or always constantly looking at themselves. They always have to reassure themselves. They're just not walking in there and their whatever their duty is, their magic, or whatever their confidence is, and it gives off insecurity. So just because they look good, it's kind of like, yeah, just because it look good, it don't mean it is good. You got six pinnacle, but it came out sideways. So you learn how to give yourself equal give and take. You know, you accept them. You might have been a selfish somebody at one point. Yep. So that person might have been selfish at one point and didn't know how to give. Or maybe they didn't give to you. You know what I'm saying? They gave to you unequally. I think this is the end, because I'm not getting any more cards. Okay, so that's it. I've been shuffling for a while. Like, when the juju gonna change? And on the bottom, because on the bottom of the deck, you got the 4 wands. And just like that, the ancestors in him or her want to celebrate with you. Oh, wow. Let's break this out. So you got a celebration coming in, and it's more than just spiritual. Sometimes you can feel it in the spirit, and then it's like you feel it coming, but you be ready to see it. And like sometimes you get to the point where you feel like you ain't gonna see it, or you have to see it to believe it, or you gonna see it to believe it. Trust me. What you've been seeing in your mind, you finna see it on the earth. So as a man thinks, so shall it be, as Buddha say. It's been playing over and over and repeat in the 5th dimension. It's about to show up in your 3rd dimension. So I'm about to clear 3329 on the timer. I'm going to clarify your message. I got oracles. And we use the talisman oracle. I love these. Yay, let's get it. Oh, excuse me, apologize for that, y'all. Spin the deck. You have defense. And mindfulness. Shoot. To me, you got 2 vicious creatures on here, bro. Because the praying mantis ain't nothing to be messed up with. It's dangerous in itself, shoot. I mean, anything that come around that try to break your peace, disturb your peace, you own it. And it will be served up. Ooh, I hear the Equalizer. Not Equalizer, but Denzel Washington, he was on Man on Fire. Revenge is a dish best served cold. That's when on time when he thought Peter was dead, when they first found out that the little girl was dead. And they had he was getting out the hospital. He had still been bleeding and everything. You know what I'm saying? He was in a real bad condition then. They shot him one time in the chest. I think they shot him in the heart or close to his heart, but he didn't matter. He was a man on a mission, honey. So you are one on a mission. Yes, sir. Serve it up to him. So, and on top of that, whatever it is that you are building, you are defending. So whatever you have, whatever God given to you, ain't nobody gonna take that from you. Then you are, just know that you are protected heavily, heavily and heavenly, because you've been concealed, you've been hidden. They got you. They can't get to you. Uh-oh. And spending the day, you got courage. And you got the courage to rock it. Now you got the courage to come out of this mask and you can step out on your own. You ain't got to worry about it. You walk with goons with you all the time. They love you. Not goons, but you know what I'm saying? Your ancestors, your angels, the Most High. Walk with you every day. All day. See that? Ooh! You learn to use your way. You got your magical powers. Ooh, Lord, that's so pretty. Ooh, that incense is strong. Somebody don't want me to speak or something. Well, I ain't gonna shut up, so get over it. I don't start talking now. It's over. Yes, sir. We're gonna master this. So for those of y'all that have been in hermit mode or scared to start whatever this endeavor is, this is my first day too, you know. Just be brave, honey. Step into your courage. And I know we ain't all the same. Everybody gonna do their own thing a little bit differently. And you may feel like nobody may not flock to you or nobody may not come to you, but trust me, your people will come. It's the same thing I tell my son. Your people are there. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe that connects to you and we all gonna come together. Hallelujah. So let's all come on. We can rise up like queen. I feel say like a cake. That sound good too. I'm always thinking about food. Or eating. Oh Lord. Yeah, that was just oh wow. Cause to someone you are the elixir of life. You are life to them. You bring them. Oh my God. And they hold you. See that? Okay. This is what I'm getting. See the elixir of life? But then it's inside of it, like it's inside of a bag, like an x-ray vision, like you can see through the bag or whatnot or whatever. So you are the gift. You are what? It's kind of remind me of the, I don't know if you're into this or not, but it's like the Anunnaki gods. They have all the Sumerian, or the Mesopotamian, I think it's either Sumerians or the Mesopotamian civilizations, and like all around the world they have like these pictures, even like the Aztecs and I think the Mayans and stuff. They have like the carvings and the structures and stuff, but they have like these men or these beings, and they're carrying this bag and they got like a little watch on them, but with the watch it look like a little flower on it, and it like it might be like a teleportation device or something, like they like on Star Trek or something. They put in their numbers. It kind of like the little watches that they have now, like the Apple watches or whatnot or whatever. They have their Apple watch on. They got a bag, like a man bag or something. But to some people, that might be what they was carrying. Well, that's what it put me in the mind of. They were carrying seeds like DNA in there, or like I don't know how this went to this point, but they're like. You're ancient. You are ancient. You carry ancient wisdom. You're building on what you knew in the past, or your Akashic record, and what you've been walking around. I guess the experiences that you had in this lifetime. So, y'all excuse my nails. They showing their stubby and I've been working. But with the elixir live, you are rare. You the key. The anomaly. You're the precious. So you're a different breed. I love these cards because they are so in depth to me. They speak to me. They have sacred geometry in them, and it's like it give you other messages. If you just, it takes you time to like look at them, but you'll see it come to you. It uses a lot of symbology, and then on top of that, you can see the symbology in your regular day-to-day life. All you gotta do is look around. So you carry ancient wisdom, much ancient wisdom, but to that person, to your person, you are life itself. You are home. You are connected to God, to the Most High, to them. You are their connect. So you the plug. That's what I'm talking about. You step into a rebirth. Now that you learn to accept you and you know who you are, you're going to walk into that. No longer will you carry on what the world has projected on you, what society has projected onto you, what anybody else told you what you should be. You within, and now you get your information from the Most High, from the true source. Now you know who you really are. Nobody can tell you nothing. Not a thing. You see that the eye above that I think that's it's not a moth. It kind of reminds me of a cicada, but it is a moth. But from what I'm getting is cicada. The cicadas, I think they stay in the ground for like 7 to 13 years. And when they do finally come out, they crawl up the little trees, and when they get ready to like actually become the little flying bug, I think they don't live that long, but they make a whole lot of noise though. And you ready to make a whole lot of noise, and you ready to teach everything that you've been holding everything in for so long, and now you ready to just bust out of there. And you making a whole, you telling everything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your truth is, you are expressing it. So your rebirth, your rebirth and your transformation is you working in. You showing the world who you are meant to be, who you always been, who they haven't seen, but you ain't ashamed, you ain't scared, you ain't shying away from it. It is what it is. I could hear my brother. I called him when during Irma, a long time back, and he stays in Tampa, and I stayed up here in Georgia. Well, I stayed up here in Georgia. And I was like, you coming home? I said, it's at the bottom of Florida and it's at the top of Georgia. You're like, nope. Whatever happens, gonna happen. And I just cried because he's my brother, but he's like the brother next to me. But he's always been the one that kind of like carried me a lot. He was like, I guess, I don't know. I was his sweet little baby sister. And I was just hoping that he'd come home. I didn't want him to get into any trouble because he had been having a lot of heart problems and stuff. And I just wanted him to be around. And he was like, I'm not leaving home. Whatever's going to be, it's going to be. And I kind of took that to heart. Ever since then, it's like, I'm like, well, yeah. And then after the storm and stuff was over, I think it hovered over us for a little while, but it didn't do us no harm, you know what I'm saying? And as big as that storm was, it seemed like it should have did so much damage, but it didn't do anything. And after that, I kind of took that to heart with him. Whatever's going to be, it's going to be. Exactly. Because it's your destiny. You the one that's walking this now. You the one, you stepping into your rebirth, and you're the one that's, I guess you calling the shots now. So right now you are creating with the Creator, or you are allowing the Creator to live through you as it was supposed to be. You're no longer bound. Ain't no chains holding you. Your soul is resting. It's a beautiful thing. Ain't it a blessing? It may not be a blessing, because it depends on how you see that word. I've been wordsmithing around here. I've been hearing that blessed means be less, but I guess if it deal with transmutation of the other word, it just means that you are favored. You're more than chosen. Because even if you're chosen, some people still don't step into what they are chosen to do. So you're actually living your truth. You're living. You letting the Most High live through you. Mm-mm-mm. Dang. It's like Dogma. It's the movie. It's a movie Dogma where the angels were trying to get back into heaven. They just wanted to go home. And they were locked out of heaven. So somebody's like Bruno Mars, they locked out of heaven. So I guess it's some people you had to let go of some things to some people in order to walk this route. But much you had to, it was necessary. It was a necessary process. Be released for those. Thank you, Kevin. I love Kevin Gates, y'all. Him and Drika, I love Kevin Gates. Because he has a beautiful mind. He has come a long way. He used to be so grumpy. He remind me of probably me when I used to be waking up in the morning just resting bitch face, 24/8. But it's like a beautiful transformation. It's just like him. He stepped into his licks. He's drinking his own licks alive now, bro. And he's rebirthed into something that's just fabulous. It's beautiful. Ooh. Oh, God. This one fell on the floor. I'm being God to take it. So you step into your leadership. Just like we said, when we talking about Kevin, he's stepping into his leadership. Might as well be I don't know, to me, he's so inspirational, but it's not even so much inspirational. It's like, he's an example. He's a living example. And I am a living testimony. It's a gospel song. I should have been dead and gone, but Lord, you let me live on. And I thank the Lord, I'm still alive. Do you have any more messages for me, Yeah, God. Ooh. Yep. It spilled out. It's overflowing, yep. So you're overflowing with resilience. You're smart, you've been using everything, look at the wisdom. And you see, how can I? Okay. See the little indents or these, it kind of remind me of the Freemason symbol, the staff and the compass. Well, it put me in the mind of the staff and the compass, and inside would be a G, but that G is the fox. So the G is the fox is known as they carry a whole lot of wisdom. They smart. They move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to turn it off. It's like, you don't just walk in, you're no longer naive. You know how to sit down and you analyze situation. You don't think too long, but you pay attention to everything that's going on and you learn how to move. You've been listening to the Most High. Now you know how to maneuver. That's you. You don't move unless. And sometimes it's to the point now that when you ask, you receive. Every answer is yes and amen. Everything you ask for is yes and amen. You truly step into equilibrium. You are balanced in your mind, your heart, your soul, your thoughts, everything. You and the Most High walk hand in hand. It's reminded me of another dream that I had where I felt like I saw myself as Boo off of Monster Inc. I had two little ponytails in my head, and I love that dream because I love when I'm reminded of it. But it brings that up, and I was sitting next to the Most High, and I put my head on his shoulder like a baby, and I was holding his hand. He was holding my hand. He was carrying me through a really rough time at that time. Whew. Excuse me, y'all. So, just for a second there, I was back there. But it also shows that you are strong and how resilient you have been and how much you accomplished and just mentally. Even if you don't see it on the physical, trust me, it's coming. You finna produce like everything, or you finna see everything that you've been dreaming of, or what you've been holding in your mind and what you've been holding in your heart. It's coming out now. Because you have the energy of growth. You also have the growth of energy. See the 3 eggs? See and this reminds me of the Seed of Life with Terrence Howard. It reminds me of the seed of life. And the egg is like also being like fertilization or fertilization. Why are my words just not being with me right now? In a lot of growth, you have the flowers around, and the symbol in the middle. It kind of reminds me of like the not the Akasha record. Oh God, the Indian codes, but a lot of symbology. So your life will be a symbol for others to grow. You're starting to see the growth in yourself. You're starting to see the wisdom of yourself. You're also seeing more of the meaning of the words in red. It's an old country song that I remember. He's starting to see the meaning of the words in red. So you understand life a whole lot deeper. You understand what it truly means to walk in spirit, or you are made in His image, the true image. The image ain't a physical image, it's a vibration. You are the vibration and frequency of love. Good luck to somebody. Thought you've been walking in bad luck forever. And you thought you probably were bad luck, but you are not. You are love, honey. Ooh. And now you get a union. I got 2 messages with this. Okay, you're probably finna come into union, but we already saw love on the lovers, and we saw that you're gonna have equal give and take with a partner, and they're gonna love you just as much as you love them. But we also see there's a union coming into play. You have been unified with everything. If you look at it, the universe, your left hemisphere, your right hemisphere, your brain working on right, you walking on the middle path. You don't conquer the Jesus situation, you know what I'm saying? You understand that Jesus is not just a man outside of you. It might be a person or a story or whatnot or whatever, because everybody don't believe in Jesus, but you have to understand too that you have to embody the Jesus. You have to embody Jesus. Jesus is not. It's really a story of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's showing you the way to get back home. It's coded for the most part. The whole Bible is just really a way of getting home, because it was also said that it's something like if you destroy all the monuments or whatnot or whatever, it still doesn't matter. They'll still figure out how to get home. It's kind of like we had been like capped off with my understanding that like a lot of people say, I would listen to Billy Carson. He was saying that we had been our DNA had been capped off, and we kind of like, it was like they said they cut us off in the Garden of. When I get like this right here, I'm getting a whole lot of downloads at the same time. It's like I can see and hear the information, and it's all kind of running together, and it's like it all wants to come out. So it's like, okay, the story of the garden where they got cast out of the garden, and they was cut off from God. They were cut off from all the good things from God and stuff, and God no longer took care of them. And then another story that kind of correlate the confirmation of that is the story of Babel, when the Tower of Babel, when it came down, like they were trying to go or trying to extend up to God. It was actually trying to become gods or whatnot or whatever. It stopped us from getting to a certain point of living and thinking. They capped us out to where we could just be more in an animalistic or robotic state of mind, that we can just like being told what to do. You know what I'm saying? You do as I say or whatnot or whatever. But now we're opening up, and as you get back to truly what we are meant to be, we are free thinkers. We are supposed to be tapped in. Nobody's supposed to be governing you. You are supposed to tap into the Most High, and you're supposed to get your governing from Him. We are not supposed to be governed by another person that looks like us and walk around by us. That's my personal opinion. But I don't feel like that's the thing. And then on top of that, that's what makes us special and so beautiful, is that we do, that we are and we do, and we see each other, and we are able to accept and see other people. We are able to think freely, and then we are able to live in I guess it will. It's kind of like trying to stir us back to the golden age. We trying to detox, basically, detox the earth and get back to the point where we get our true knowledge and our true everything from the Most High. But the Most High truly is not a hateful God, and there is no disdainment, no ugliness in it. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all get that. I hope I didn't just run off, and I hope you understood what I was trying to say. But it's like once you, I guess, tap in, or like my son said, lock in. Once you lock in, you can soar, you can fly. It's like, and it also opens you up to your abilities and what you are able to do. You could, like, how you can transmute energy instead of everything sticking to you, and then you feeling all heavy, like you be around some people, they make you feel tired, you get sleeping, it wears you out. Or you don't just be doing things just to be doing things because you know you got to do it. You actually do something that you love regardless of how much they pay you. Like, you would do it if they didn't pay you a penny. But in your soul, because you know, I mean, in your soul it builds you up, but you know everything's going to be all right. And it's going to bring everything that you need into fruition. It's like, because Jesus walked around on earth and he didn't have anywhere to stay out. Well, he had somewhere to stay. But for all we know, he probably had a spot somewhere. And you know what I'm saying? He was just walking around with his people, you know what I'm saying? He traveled around by foot, but he also probably had a home to go to. He just was, since he was out there doing what he was supposed to do and spreading the gospel or whatnot or whatever, he was teaching. While he was out there teaching, you know, he had to have some kind of lodging, but then he didn't really worry about it because, shoot, everything was supplied. He knew that he was taken care of. He was heavily protected. So it's like that kind of something. We were supposed to walk just like that. That's why I say, some people don't really believe in the Bible or believe about the Jesus story and stuff. But I feel like too, we are, I don't know, that he's our example. But I kind of feel like too, we have other examples too. Now, we've had, I've heard about a guy named Simeon Toko. He was like that, yeah, so. And here in recent years, we got Kevin. So, I mean, that's the way I feel about it. You see the beauty in the raise up from coming from nearly nothing, or now I wouldn't say nothing, but coming from humble beginnings. I feel like that right there because I don't feel like nothing is a good thing to say. Coming from humble beginnings and rising up to just a beautiful star. You know what I'm saying? That kind of song. And actually walking and allowing God to breathe and live and be in you. Ooh. Dang. Okay. One more. We're going to shut this down. Oh, not shut it down. Oh, 5,800. You know what? That reminds me of those students thing they keep advertising on them. Somebody got some money coming. Real money, not that kind of Bo Rooker. Because that right there is, to me, it feel like it's a scam. Somebody got some big jackets coming around. Some much needed help, some assistance. Okay, one more card, Mama. One more card. Ooh. Aww. Keep listening to the divine guidance system, and you'll always eat. Cause see, the frog, even though the dragonfly probably supposed to be symbolic for, like, I don't know, for a fast. I don't know. It might be coming fast. It might be up on it. Frogs also mean, frogs kind of bring, like, clear out the clutter, but it brings marriage too. Just a little FYI. If you ever dream about a frog eating another frog, that would they remind me of. That's what I was seeing. If a frog if you dream of a frog eating another frog, that's marriage. But to me, I'm getting too on this. Since you listen to your divine guided system, and you are led by the Most High, and you walking by faith, and you listening to the Most High, and you giving and receiving with the Most High, you won't always see. You won't always be protected. You won't always be guided. You have unconditional love on your side. You are unconditional love. You embody the Most High. So, that was a beautiful read. That is so wonderful. So, this is my first time, like, speaking. Oh. So, welcome your good fortune. Welcome in, y'all. I'm in right though. So I thank you for coming in and tuning in to me and making my first time beautiful. Hopefully I get a chance to come to you more often. And if we see each other or whenever you see this, I hope it helps you. And you continue to have a beautiful time and a beautiful day. And just know that you are loved. You are walking in your greatest, highest, the best timeline for you. You are excellent. Don't let anybody or anything ever take that away from you. You're on the right path. I guess you are on the right path, so just keep going. I thank you. Y'all have a good one, okay? See you later.